I'm going through a shamanic death. There's no doubt about it. And I want to chronicle this because it's a unique thing. There's no precedent for this in kind of the Jewish framework. One must take a secular or a more holistic framework in explaining this that's happening to me. Remember that I'm not, total, observer of all the mitzvot and the Jewish thing, although I think that I have a depth in it that's very profound. I've lived in New York City. By definition, if you live in New York City, you're exposed to other factors here. It's hard to say a person in New York is living a shamanic life. But let me explicate it a little bit, that I'm going through a shamanic death right now. Today I couldn't get out of the house. I couldn't get out of the bed. I'm crushed. In Judaism, they call that the crushing of the olive. And that's how you get olive oil, and that's why the menorah oil is supposed to be olive oil. Because the real oil is crushed. The best oil is olive oil, crushed. And that's what the human being seems to be. His best light comes when he's completely crushed. When he dies and still lives, going through a death experience. Let me explicate and explain some of the totems that are happening. My family has died in the past 4 years. My mother 4 years ago, my father a year ago, and my brother 6 months ago. I had a unique existence that I lived with them all my 71 years. Never moved out. So I can explicate to you an energy that's unknown to mankind. The totem animal of my mother is a cockroach. The totem animal of my father, a fly. The totem animal of my brother, a butterfly. What is my totem animal? I have signs that it's the Nahash. The Nahash in Gan Eden, it's part of my symbol. My totem animal is probably the Nahash. And what's the Nahash? The Nahash is the same gematria as Mashiach. And the Nahash had this sexual energy, mainly in Cain. But I'm waiting now, and that's why I'm doing this. I'm waiting now for signs, for oaths, for ayats. Everything's a sign. I'm waiting now for signs from my totem animal, which is not necessarily a Jewish thing unless you look deep into it. The ayil, the animal, the ayil, that was a substitute for Yitzhak. The talking donkey, the other animals that had a place. We overlooked them in the Torah. But mine, it's obviously the Nahash. Not so obvious, but I'm waiting for more affirmation. This is a very deep thing here because I'm going through this shamanic experience now. It's death and a rebirth. And as I'm doing this video, it's the Rosh Chodesh Av. We get ready for the severities till the 9th of Av. And the concept of Av being the father. And so today, this is part of my chronicles. My chronicles is that what we are witnessing is a shamanic death. And that shamanic death is mine. And I'm waiting for the transformations out of it and what it signifies. And if not, I just fall by the wayside like every other person. What does this shamanic death mean in this society at this time? Is it like a samurai? A person walks around dead? I don't know, because I'm going through it now. What I'm explicating and you're witnessing is in real time. It's in the moment. Every moment is the same. The chance is always in the moment. These are deep personal things I've just spoken about, and that's where I'm going to be from now on. In the deep personal. An area that nobody else has ever been.